China, a civilization stretching over 5,000 years. A land of emperors and philosophers, warlords and revolutionaries, poets and inventors. The story of China is not just the story of one country. It's a saga that shaped the world. We begin with myth. Prehistoric China and mythical origins, circa 3000 BCE, 2100 BCE. According to legend, Chinese civilization began with the 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors, mythical rulers who taught humanity agriculture, medicine, writing, and the use of fire. Among them, the Yellow Emperor, Huangdi, is revered as the ancestor of all Chinese people. Archaeological discoveries reveal early Neolithic cultures, such as the Yangshao and Longshan, known for their pottery and early village settlements. These cultures laid the groundwork for what would become the Chinese identity. The Xia dynasty, circa 2100 to 1600 BCE. The first dynasty in Chinese records is the Xia dynasty, said to be founded by Yu the Great, who tamed the Yellow River's floods. While historical evidence of the Xia remains debated, Chinese tradition honors it as the start of dynastic rule. The Shang dynasty, circa 1600 to 1046 BCE. The Shang dynasty marks the first verified Chinese dynasty. Based along the Yellow River, the Shang were known for their bronze casting, oracle bones, and the earliest known form of Chinese writing. Rulers claimed divine authority, communicating with ancestors and gods through divination. Society was hierarchical, and the capital moved often as kings expanded territory. The Zhou dynasty, 1046 to 256 BCE. Next came the Zhou dynasty, the longest lasting in Chinese history. It introduced the mandate of heaven, the belief that rulers held power by divine right but could lose it through misrule. The Zhou era is divided into Western Zhou 1046 to 771 BCE, a period of stability. Eastern Zhou 770 to 256 BCE, marked by fragmentation and conflict. During Eastern Zhou, 2 key subperiods emerged. Spring and Autumn period, 770 to 476 BCE. Named after a historical chronicle, this era saw China split into competing states. It was also a golden age of philosophy, the 100 schools of thought. Here rose Confucius, who emphasized virtue, family, and order. At the same time, Laozi developed Taoism, promoting harmony with nature. Legalism, a stricter philosophy, also emerged, advocating strict laws to control society. Warring States period, 475 to 221 BCE. Violence intensified as 7 powerful states vied for dominance. Warfare advanced. Iron weapons, cavalry, and massive armies changed how battles were fought. Out of this chaos rose Qin, a state in the West with a vision to unite all under one rule. The Qin dynasty, 220. The Han dynasty, 206 BCE, 220 CE. The Han dynasty rose from the ashes of Qin. Founded by Liu Bang, later known as Emperor Gaozu, it became one of China's golden ages. The Han blended Confucian ideals with bureaucratic governance. Under Emperor Wu of Han, the empire expanded westward and opened the Silk Road, connecting China to Central Asia, the Middle East, and even Rome. Technological innovations flourished. Paper, the seismograph, and iron plows transformed daily life. But court corruption, eunuch influence, and peasant uprisings weakened the dynasty. The empire split into chaos once again. The Three Kingdoms period, 220 to 280 CE. 3 major states emerged: Wei, Shu, and Wu, immortalized in the classic novel romance of the Three Kingdoms. Though short-lived, this era became legendary for its tales of war, betrayal, and heroism. Warlords like Cao Cao, Liu Bei, and Sun Quan fought epic battles, while brilliant strategists like Zhuge Liang shaped warfare and diplomacy. Despite its romantic legacy, it was a time of chaos, famine, and immense suffering. The Jin dynasty and the 16 Kingdoms, 265 to 420 CE. The Jin dynasty briefly reunited China in 280, but quickly fell into civil war. Nomadic tribes from the north, the Xiongnu, Xinbei, and others, invaded, establishing the 16 kingdoms in northern China. Meanwhile, the Eastern Qin dynasty ruled in the south, where Han Chinese elites fled and established a more stable court. This division between North and South China would last for centuries. The Northern and Southern dynasties, 420 to 589 CE. Northern China was ruled by non-Han dynasties that gradually adopted Chinese customs and Confucian governance. In the south, Han Chinese dynasties preserved classical traditions and flourished culturally. This era saw the spread of Buddhism, which became a powerful spiritual and cultural force.